Sorry guys, there was a technical issue. Okay, we'll start. See here, economic order quantity we need to find out. The formula for the economic order quantity is 2AO by C. 2AO by C. A stands for annual consumption, O stands for ordering cost, and C stands for carrying cost. Here, annual consumption of material is given 10,000 kgs. 10,000 kgs annual consumption. Annual consumption. Order placing cost, that is ordering cost for placing one order, 50 rupees is a cost, and cost per kg of raw material 2 rupees. The kg of raw material is 2 rupees, and storage cost is nothing but carrying cost. Carrying cost is 8% on the inventory cost. This is the inventory cost. Cost per kg of raw material is 2 rupees, right? In storage cost is 2 rupees into 8% is the storage cost. Right. Now we will substitute 2A is a 10,000 units or kgs. O ordering cost 50 rupees by C. C is a carrying cost. Carrying cost is 2 rupees into 8%. Carrying cost is 8% on inventory cost. Inventory cost is 2 rupees. So, take the calci. First you calculate 2 into 8%. You are getting 0.16%. 2 into 10,000 into 50 is 10 lakhs. Divided by 0.16 under root. Directly you can write 2,500 units is a economic order quantity. That is what he asked. And also state the number of orders to be placed in a year. In a year, how many number of times we can place a order? See, our demand is how much? Our consumption is 10,000 units or kgs, I can say. But we are placing a request for 2,500 units in a single go. So, number of orders to be placed equal to our requirement, or I can say consumption in a year. We require how many units for a year? For in a single go, how many units we are placing a request. So, that is the EOQ. Here 10,000 divided by 2,500 is nothing but 4 times. Number of orders to be placed in a year is 4 times. Getting right? Right. We go to next problem. Here the average annual consumption of a material is 18,250 units. Average annual consumption is 18,250 units. Average annual consumption units at a price of 36 rupees 50 paisa per unit. Cost per unit is 36.5 paisa. The storage cost is 20% on an average inventory. Storage cost or carrying cost is same. I can say carrying cost equal to carrying cost is 20% on an average inventory cost. See, 20% on the cost per unit. Inventory cost is nothing but cost per unit on 36.5 paisa. Right. And the cost of placing an order is 50 rupees. That is nothing but ordering cost. Ordering cost is 50 rupees. For placing one order, it takes 50 rupees. How much quantity is to be purchased at a time? So, it is nothing but economic order quantity they are asking. Okay. Economic order quantity equal to 2 under root of 2AO by C A stands for annual consumption. Our annual consumption is 18,250 units. 18,250 units into 2. A, 2A is done. O is nothing but ordering cost 50 rupees. By C, carrying cost here, this one, carrying cost 20% on 20% on 36.5 paisa. It is under road. So here 36.5 into 20 paisa, you first calculate 7.3. Next this one, 18,250 into 2 into 50 is 18,25,000 total under root. So to the same answer you divide by 7.3, you got 2,50,000. For that do under root 500 units. Right? 500 units means for placing one order we need to place for 50,000 units. No, I'm sorry, 500 units. So this is the economic order quantity. How much quantity is to be purchased at a time? That is economic order quantity we have seen. Next, we go to next problem. Okay. Next problem, the components A and B are used as follows. Normal usage is 300 units per week each. Maximum usage 450 units per week each. Minimum 150 units per week each. Each is nothing but we have two components, right? A and B. Reorder quantity A 2400 units, B 3600 units, and reorder period 4 to 6 weeks for A and 2 to 4 weeks for B. For B, okay, calculate for each component reorder level. We need to find out reorder level, minimum level, maximum level, and average stock. See guys, this type of problem can be expected for 8 marks, means each 2 marks, 2 marks, 2 marks, 2 marks for the CMA and CA students, intermediate level. Okay. Okay. Here, first reorder level we will find out. Reorder level, the formula for the reorder level is maximum consumption. Maximum consumption or usage, I can say maximum usage into maximum lead time. It means maximum consumption in the sense we will be in assumption that we will be consuming maximum at maximum level, so at this level, and the vendor who is supplying the goods to us, he will take maximum time to deliver the goods. So we will write like this for A and for B. Or else I will write in this way. A, B, first one is reorder level. The formula for this is maximum consumption into maximum lead time. The time taken by the supplier, maximum time taken by the supplier. Maximum consumption for A is 450 units. 450 units. Maximum lead time taken for product A is 6 weeks. 6 weeks. So we can say, okay, first we write all this information, and for the B, Maximum consumption is 450 units. And maximum lead time for B is 4 weeks. So, take the calci. 450 into 6, that is 2700 units. 450 into 4, that is 1800 units. If it is given in the units, you write units. If it is given in the kgs, you write kgs. Next, come to minimum level. Minimum level, here we assume that, here I'll write like this, I'll show you. See, this is a tank, take an example, this is a tank. Here we kept minimum level. Minimum level, see this is a minimum level we have. From this we assume that we will be consuming normal usage, and the vendor will take normal time to deliver the products. So, normal lead time. So, here formula from the minimum only, from the minimum we have minimum level, from the minimum level we are consuming normal usage of the goods, normal quantity of goods, and vendor is taking normal time to deliver the goods. So, here I can write minimum minus normal usage. So, this is a reorder level. See, at certain level we assume that we need to place a request for the new quantity so that we will receive it. We will receive the goods in the future, maybe in 1 or 2 days. Till that time we will be consuming the material from whatever we have, right? So, this is a reorder level. From the reorder, see, here you take an example, this is a water tank. This is a water tank. Till here we will be utilizing the water, there is no issue. But once we reach this line, we think that we need to place a request for the new quantity. So, this is a reorder level. You have placed a request for the new quantity, but till that time you will not sit idle, you will be utilizing it, right? So, when you are utilizing from the reorder level, here what you will do, you will be assuming that you will use normal usage into normal lead time. So, here reorder level minus normal usage. You will be in assumption that you will be utilizing a normal, and the vendor will take normal time to deliver the goods. So, normal lead time, right? So, reorder level for A, reorder quantity, reorder level for A is is 2700 units. 2700 units. From this, you will be consuming normal usage. Normal usage is here given 300 units per week, and normal time to deliver the goods is 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6. 6 plus 4 divided by 2 is nothing but 5. So, I can say normal usage is 300 units. 300 units into normal lead time for A is 5 days or 5 weeks. It is given in weeks, right? Okay, 5 weeks. So, 300 into 5 is 1500 minus 2700, that is 1200 units is a minimum level for A. And for B, normal usage is 300 units, and Reorder period, normal reorder period is 2 plus 4 divided by 2 is nothing but 3. So, reorder level 1800 units minus 300 is a minimum usage, sorry, normal usage, and normal period is 3 weeks into 3 weeks. $300 into 3, that is 900, minus 1800 is 900 units is a minimum level. And coming to next one, maximum level. See, for maximum level, take an example of water tank only. This is a reorder level. Reorder level is already there. Reorder level is already there. You have placed a request for reorder quantity for some number of units or some number of liters. You have placed a request. So, reorder level is there, plus reorder quantity has come for the maximum level we are talking. Minus from this, we will be utilizing some units. So, that we think that here we will be utilizing minimum usage into minimum lead time. Getting my point? Reorder level is already there at which we placed a request, and maximum level will be, reorder level is already there. You have placed a request for reorder quantity, means that is also coming. So your tank has gone to this level. From this you will be utilizing it. Assuming that you will be utilizing the minimum usage, and the vendor will take minimum time to deliver the goods. So here the formula we can say reorder level plus reorder quantity minus minimum usage into minimum lead time. So, reorder level is, reorder level 2700 plus reorder quantity given in the question itself 2400 units. 2400 units minus minimum usage into minimum lead time. Minimum usage 150 units. Minimum lead time for A is 4 weeks, for B 2 weeks. So 150 units into 4 weeks for A, and for B reorder level 1800 plus reorder quantity for B, reorder quantity 3600 units minus minimum usage 150 into 2. 150 units into 2 weeks. So that is nothing but 2700 plus 2400, that is 5100 minus 150 into 4, 6000, 4500 units. 1800 plus 3600, that is 5400 minus 150 into 2 is 300, that is 5100 is the maximum unit. And the last one, average stock. For average stock formula is minimum stock, minimum level plus maximum level or stock I can say, divided by 2. Minimum stock for A 1200, maximum stock 4500, 1200 plus 4500 divided by 2 is 2850, and for B minimum stock 900 units, maximum stock 5100 units, 900 plus 5100 divided by 2, 3000 units. Clear, right? Right. We move on to fourth problem. Compute the inventory turnover ratio from the following. Inventory turnover ratio we need to find out. Here opening stock is given, closing stock and material consumed is given. See, for inventory turnover ratio, formula is the material consumption during that period, consumption divided by what was the average stock. Average stock. See, consumption is directly straightforwardly given as 78,000 and average stock is nothing but opening plus closing divided by 2, that is 10,000 plus 16,000 divided by 2. 10,000 plus 16,000 divided by 2 is 13,000. So 78,000 divided by 13,000 is 6 times. So inventory turnover ratio is this. Clear? Next we go to 15th problem. A company manufactures a special product which requires a component alpha. The following particulars are collected for the year 2015. Here annual demand of alpha is given. Demand is 8,000 units and cost of placing an order is 200 rupees per order. Cost per unit of alpha is 400 rupees. That is the cost per unit I can say. Carrying cost is 20%. 20% on the cost of the product. Next, the company has been offered a quantity discount of 4% on the purchase of alpha, provided the order size is 4,000 components at once. It means simply the supplier is saying that if you purchase 4,000 components in a single go, I will give you 4% as a discount. Means, take an example, we are a manufacturing, means we are into manufacturing company and we need the components of 8,000 units in a single go. But when we ask the vendor, he is saying 400 rupees is the cost for 1 unit. But he is giving one offer. What is that offer is, if you purchase 4,000 units in a single go, you will be given 4% of discount on your purchases. So now he is asking us, as a cost accountant, he is asking us whether this offer can be accepted or not. See, compute the economic order quantity and advise whether the quantity discount offer can be accepted or not. So we'll see whether it can be accepted or not. Yeah, first we will find out economic order quantity. You know what is the formula for economic order quantity? Under root of 2AO by C. 2 into A is annual demand 8,000 units into O ordering cost. Ordering cost is given, this one, cost of placing an order is 200 rupees per order, divided by carrying cost. Carrying cost is 20% on purchase cost. What is the purchase cost? See, we are calculating economic ordering quantity, means the vendor is not giving the discount in the first instance. So the carrying cost of the product is 400 rupees only. Now you take the calci, 400 into 20% is 80 in the denominator, 2 into 8,000 into 200 is 32 lakhs divided by 80. You got some answer as a 4,000 under root. Now put under root. So you got 200 units. 200 units. So economic order quantity is 200 units, means we need to place a request for 200 units in a single go. That is what economic order quantity is saying. Okay. Now we will calculate what is the purchase cost when we are going at economic order quantity, or if we are going at a discounted price. So two simultaneously we will calculate. Here one is economic order quantity, other one is discount factor, discounted one. See, purchase cost is nothing but what? Purchase cost, total purchase cost, I can say total purchase cost means what? The amount which we are paying to the vendor, that is the cost of purchase, plus when we are placing an order, we are incurring some expenditure, that is the ordering cost. When we have placed a request, we got the goods or components into our business or our godown. We need to carry those goods. So carrying cost. Carrying cost. These three components are included in total purchase cost. Okay. First we see the cost of purchase, the amount which we pay to vendor, cost of purchase. See, if you are going under economic order quantity, or if you are going under a discount factor, the quantity required for the year is 8,000 units only. So you write 8,000 units. Here also 8,000 units. 8,000 units. Right? See, purchase cost. 8,000 units are required. If we are going under EOQ, the cost of component is 400 rupees. When you are going under discount, what is the discount price is given? 4%. Discount at 4%. So 8,000 units, here also we are taking. Here also we are taking 8,000 units into 400 minus 4%. When we are going for discount price. 8,000 into 4 is 32,000 rupees is the cost of the product we are purchasing. This amount we are paying to vendor. Here 400 minus 4% you will get 384 into 8,000 units. 8,000 into 400 is 32 lakhs. Here 8,000 into 384, that is 30 lakhs 72,000. The amount which we are paying to vendor is comparatively low at a discount price, but this is not the final decision. We need to check other two components, that is the ordering cost and carrying cost. Next one is ordering cost. Ordering cost, see, our requirement for the throughout year is 8,000 units. 8,000 units. But we are placing a request for how many units in a single go? In economic order quantity, only 200 units. See, our demand for the year is 8,000 units, but we are placing a request for only 2,000 units. Sorry, 200 units in a single go if we are going under EOQ method. So, 8,000 units are requirement. Every time we are placing a request for 200 units. So that we will come to know how many number of times we are placing a request. How many times we are placing an order into ordering cost. The ordering cost, where is our ordering cost? Here, 200 rupees per order. 200 rupees per order. So 8,000 divided by 200. So you got 40 as a 40 number of times we are placing an order into 200 rupees per order. That is nothing but 8,000 rupees. Come to discount factor. Here also we required 8,000 units only. But vendor's condition is we need to purchase in a lot of 4,000 units in a single go. So, we are placing a request for 4,000 units in a single go. Cost of placing an order is 200 rupees. 8,000 divided by 4,000 is 2, means every time we are placing in a year 2 times. We are placing an order 2 times in a year into 200, that is 400 rupees is the ordering cost. Okay. This is also favorable for the discount factor. We'll go to next one. Carrying cost. Carrying cost. See, here in EOQ, we are placing a request for 200 units. Am I right? 200 units only we are placing a request. Means 200 units only we are carrying in our godown, not 8,000 units in a single go. So, 200 units we are carrying, that is an average. In carrying cost is 20% on the purchase cost, that is 400 into 20%. At EOQ we are purchasing at 400 only. So 200 divided by 2 into 400 into 20% is nothing but 8,000 rupees. Come to discount factor. See, for the discount factor, we need to purchase the goods or components in a single go 4,000 units. So 4,000 units we are purchasing, that we are carrying throughout the, means 4,000 units only we are carrying, and an average. The carrying cost is 20% on what cost? Discounted cost. 400 minus 4%, that is 384. That is 384. So 4,000 divided by 2 into 20% into 384 is nothing but 1,53,600 rupees. So, here this is not favorable. Carrying cost is not favorable under discounted method. Apart from that, other two are favorable. Now we will check what is the total cost we are incurring under EOQ method and under discount method. So, total cost of purchase total cost of purchase. This cost of purchase amount which we paid to supplier, and the ordering cost, how many times we placed an order, into ordering cost, that is ordering cost, and carrying cost, the cost we incurred for carrying the components. So this one 32 lakhs plus this one and this one 8,000 plus 8,000, that is 32 lakhs 16,000 rupees is the cost, total cost of the purchases of 8,000 components under EOQ. Coming to discount, 30 lakhs 72,000 plus this one, and next to this 400, next to this 1 lakh 53,600, that is 32 lakhs 26,000. See, when you compare these two, obviously we go for the cost which we are incurring less than the next one. This is the least cost we are incurring, 32 lakh 16,000 rupees. Even though we are not availing any discount under EOQ method, this is the best option to purchase, and the cost of the material will be, means the total cost of the material will be only 32 lakhs 16,000 rupees when you compare with discounted one. So obviously we will opt for, or we will suggest to the client to take purchase the goods at EOQ only, even though the supplier is giving, or supplier is providing a discount. That is not entertainable, or that is not acceptable one. Understood? You check once. Next we go to next problem. Yeah guys, these type of problems can be expected in the examination for 8 marks for CA and CMA intermediate students. This question, 16 question. From the following particulars with respect to a particular item of materials of a manufacturing company, calculate the best quantity to order. See, here what they have given? They have given quantity slabs. See, if you are purchasing less than 250 units in a single go, the cost per ton will be 6 rupees. Between 250 to 800 units, cost per unit will be like this. Means as and when your component size, means as and when your number of units purchasing is increased, the cost of the product is getting decreased. See, here 250 units to 800 units, if you purchase between these two numbers, then the purchase cost will be 5.9. If it is 800 to 2000, the cost will be 5.8. 2000 but less than 4000, 2000 above but less than 4000, 5.7. 4000 and above, if you are purchasing in a single lot 4000 and above units, then the cost will be 5.6 paisa per unit. From this, what they are asking us to calculate? Calculate the best quantity to order. See, these are the quantity sizes given. If you are purchasing from this, between these numbers, means 250 to 800 units, between these two, the cost of the product will be like this. If you are purchasing from 4,000 units and above, the cost of the product is something else. So, like this they have given. So, the manufacturer is asking us, what is the best quantity to purchase? We need to check. Okay, the best quantity to purchase here. Okay, the annual demand for the material is 4,000 units. Our demand for the product or components is 4,000 units in a year. Stock holding cost are 20% of material cost. Whatever the cost you pay, if let's assume you are purchasing 500 units in a lot, so you will, no, 1500 units. If you are purchasing 1500 units in a lot, you will fall under this slab. The rate will be 5.8 rupees per unit. So cost of holding costs are 20% of the material cost, 20% on this, right? The delivery cost per order is 6 rupees. 6 rupees. That is the ordering cost. So I can say here annual demand we have 4000 units or 4000 tons, and carrying cost 20% you write it, and respectively 20% on your purchase cost, and ordering cost is 6 rupees per order, right? Now we need to calculate. See, first one we will take this is for the particulars. This is for the particulars quantity. This is for purchase cost. Purchase cost, ordering cost, ordering cost, and carrying cost. Particular sizes, particulars. See, here in the first instance they said less than 450 units. Don't go as a 459 or 457. It's better to take slab for 200 units. If you want to put 200 units in a single go, less than 250, right? You can take 200 or 100 also, but don't take the fraction numbers. 200 units. The purchase cost, see, if you purchase 200 units in a single lot, or 400 units in a single lot, or 500 units in a single lot, but your annual demand is only 4000 units, means entire 4000 units you need to purchase for the throughout year. So 4000 units you are purchasing, but when you are placing an order for 200 units, the cost will be 6 rupees per unit into 6 rupees per unit. Okay, 6 rupees per unit. Next we will come to ordering cost. See, how many times you will place an order? Your annual demand is 8000 units. Annual demand is 8000 units, but you are placing an order in a single lot 200 units. That is a ordering quantity. Quantity I can say, what is ordering quantity into ordering cost. Ordering cost. See, annual demand is 4000 units, and ordering quantity, you are placing an order for 2000 units in a single, 200 units in a single go, 200 units. Ordering cost is 6 rupees. 6 rupees. Calculations we will do bit later. Next, carrying cost. Carrying cost, see, when you are placing an order for 200 units, you will carry only 200 units at one in a single instance, right? Not 4000 units at a time. So 200 units you are carrying, and an average divided by 2. The cost is carrying cost 20%. 20% on what? At which you are purchasing. At which you are purchasing is 6 rupees. Now come to calculation part. 4,000 into 6, that is 24,000 is the purchase cost. 4,000 divided by 200 into 6 rupees is 120 rupees. This side 200 divided by 2 into 20% into 6, that is 120. Right. First one is done. Second one, 250 but less than 800. You go for 500 units, or else you can go for 600 also, 700 also, but don't go as a 251 or 799, not like that. So we can take 500 units. 500 units in a single go. Again 4,000 units needs to be purchased into purchase cost. If you are purchasing it this slab, the rate will be 5.8 per unit. How many times you are placing an order? 4,000 is your annual demand. Per order you are placing an order for 500 units and ordering cost is 6 rupees. And carrying cost, you are carrying only 500 units because you are placing an order for 500 units, divided by 2 into 20% is ordering cost on at which you purchased. At which you purchased is 5.8 only you purchased into 5.8. Now we'll do calculations. 4,000 into 5.8, that is 23,200. Next one, 4,000 divided by 500 into 6, that is 40 rupees. 500 divided by 2 into 20% into 5.8, that is 290. 290. So this is the cost. Next we go for this one. 500 is done, right? For 500, okay, for 500 units 5.9. $23,600. $295. Next, between 800 to 2000, we go for 1000 units. 1000 units. Our annual demand is 4,000 units. When we are placing a request for 1000 units, the cost purchase cost will be 5.8. 5.8. Ordering cost 4,000 is annual demand. We are placing a request for 1000 units and 6 rupees. 1000 units we are carrying at a time, divided by 2 into 20% on purchase cost is 5.8. So calculations, 4,000 into 5.8 is 23,200. 4,000 divided by 1,000 into 6, 24. 1,000 divided by 2 into 20% into 5.8, that is 580 rupees. Right. Next, we are placing an order between 2,000 to 4,000. We will take 3,000 units. 3,000 units we will take in a single go. Even though we are placing a request for 3,000 units, our annual demand is only 4,000 units. And the rate for unit is 5.7. Here we are carrying only 3,000. Ordering cost 4,000 is annual demand. We are placing a request for 3,000 units in a single go into ordering cost 6 rupees and carrying cost, we are carrying only 3,000 units divided by 2 into 20% on the cost at which we are purchasing, that is 5.7. 4,000 into 5.7, that is 22,800. Next one, 4,000 divided by 3,000 into 6, that is 8. 3,000 divided by 2 into 20% into 5.7, that is 1,710 rupees. Next, 4,000 and above. We take 4,000 units only, 4,000 and above. For 4,000 units, we are placing an order for 4,000 units and the cost at which you are purchasing is 5.6. 5.6. How many times you are placing an order? 4,000 is our annual demand. We are placing an order for 4,000 units. So one time we are placing an order. Per order, the ordering cost is 6 rupees. And carrying, we are carrying 4,000 units at a single go divided by 2 into 20% carrying cost on the cost at which we purchased 5.6. 5.6. 5.6. So calculations, 4,000 into 5.6, 22,400. 4,000 divided by 4,000 into 6 is nothing but 6. 4,000 divided by 2 into 20% into 5.6, that is 2,240 rupees. Now we need to calculate this purchase cost, ordering cost and carrying cost all together. Total cost, we will come to know the total cost. We need to calculate the total cost. 2,400, 24,000 plus 120 plus 120, that is 24,240. Here next, these 2360 plus 40 plus 295 is 23,935. Next, this one 23,200 24 plus 580 is 23,804, and this one 22,800 plus 8 plus 1710, that is 24,518. Last one 2240 plus 6 plus 2240, that is 24,646. Now we need to check which one is the least cost. The least cost here 24,240, 23,935, 23,840, 24,500, 24. In 23 we have two options, that is 935 and 804. So 804 means this is the least cost we are incurring. So we can suggest 1,000 units. Not exactly 1,000 units, I can say 1,000 units is coming where? Here, right? Means you need to place a request between these two numbers from 800 to 2,000 units. You need to place a request between these two numbers. Understood, right? Just go through it. Right, next problem. Reorder, maximum level, this type of problem we have already done. This problem is also important, guys. This problem is expected for 8 marks again. Same problem. Sometimes they'll give with the same numbers. In OM also they'll give, and in costing also they'll give. This problem we will do, and we will wind up for the day after doing this problem. Here, Tubes Limited are the manufacturers of picture tubes for TV. The following are the details of their operations during the year 2015. Average monthly market demand. See, you underline this word, market demand. 2000 units. Ordering cost 100 per order. Inventory carrying cost 20% per annum. Cost of tubes 500 rupees per tube. Normal usage is this one. Minimum usage is this one. Maximum usage is this one. And lead time to supply is given to 6 to 8 weeks. 6 to 8 weeks. Now, compute from the above economic order quantity. We know how to calculate economic order quantity. Yes. If the supplier is willing to supply quarterly 1500 units at a discount of 5%, is it worth accepting? See, previously we have also done the same question. Say, numbers may be different, but the same type of problem we have done. First we have calculated economic order quantity. Then we have seen the total purchase cost at discount price. So here also same thing, nothing wrong, nothing extra also. And ordering reorder level, we need to find out here reorder level, minimum level and maximum level. See why I am doing this problem of the same kind in this sense. This is an important problem. So that is the reason I am doing here. See, we'll take blue color. Okay. Economic order quantity. Economic order quantity is 2AO by C. Ordering quantity. Where you go wrong, I'll tell you. See, average monthly demand is given. This is the demand, not your consumption. So demand, market demand, you will not take into consideration for the production. What you will take, market demand, you will not take into consideration for purchasing the inputs. You will take the inputs from the usage. What is your usage, or what is your requirement to what is your requirement of components to do the production, required production. So here normal usage is given 100 units per week, maximum is given like this, minimum is given like this. So we need to take normal usage is this one, right? 100 tubes per week. We have 52 weeks in a year. We have 52 weeks in a year. 52 weeks into 100 units, 100 tubes is your annual demand. That is 5200. Don't go wrong in the examination saying that 2000 units or 2000 tubes have the demand from the market per month into 12. This is 24,000. This is wrong. Okay. 2AO by C. 2A annual demand is 5200. Ordering cost. What is the ordering cost? Ordering cost is given 100 rupees. 100 rupees. By C, carrying cost. Inventory carrying cost 20% per annum. 20% on at which we are purchasing. Cost of the tube is 500 rupees per tube. 500 under root 2 into 5200 into 100 is 110 lakhs 40,000 divided by 500 into 20% is 100 under root 101.98. You take as a 102 units as a round figure one. Okay, we have calculated economic order quantity. If supplier is willing to supply quarterly 1500 units, so we need to calculate purchase cost under economic order quantity and under discount method. So here we take economic order quantity, here under discount rate we will calculate. See, what is the purchase cost? Purchase cost, if you are going under economic order quantity or the discount rate, we need to purchase the annual demand units only, that is 5200 units. Here also 5200 units, right? So 5200 units we are purchasing at a rate of, if it is at economic order quantity, at a rate of 500 rupees. This one 500 rupees, 500 rupees per unit. Under discount method also we are purchasing 5200 units. The rate at which we are purchasing is 1500 units in a single lot. We will place a request, but the discount is 5% on your purchase price 500 units, sorry 500 rupees. So 500 rupees is the cost, but they are providing us 5% discount, this one. So calculation 5200 into 500, that is 26 lakhs. Here 5200 into, no, first we will calculate this one. 500 minus 5%, I got 475 into 5200 units, that is 24 lakh 70,000, right? This is a cost of material, I can say. Cost of material, this amount we are paying to supplier. Next, ordering cost. In economic order quantity, how many times we are placing an order? Our annual demand is 5200 units. In a single order, we are placing an order for 102 units. Economic order quantity 102 units, and ordering cost is 100 rupees per order. Next one, 5200 units we required, but we are placing an order for 1500 units in a single go, into per order cost 100 rupees. 5200 divided by 102 into 100 is 5098 rupees. This side 5200 divided by 1500 into 100, this is 346 rupees, or 47 we can write, rounding up, 347. Ordering cost is done. Carrying cost. See, at economic order quantity we are placing an order for only 102 units. So 102 units we are carrying, and an average. The carrying cost is how much? 20% on the cost at which you are purchasing. 20% on cost, we are purchasing at 500 only, no discount under EOQ. But here, in discounted one, we are carrying 1500 units in a single go. We are purchasing 1500 units in a single go. So we are carrying 1500 units. 1500 units and an average 20% is a carrying cost on the purchase cost we paid to supplier is 475. 475. 102 divided by 2 into 20% into 500, that is 20,400. 1500 divided by 2 into 20% into 475, that is 71,250 rupees. Then total purchase cost, I can say total purchase cost is nothing but the cost of material, ordering cost and carrying cost, right? See, cost of material, ordering cost, carrying cost, 26 lakhs plus 5090 plus 20,400, that is 26 lakhs 25,490, 26 lakhs 25,498 under EOQ method. At discount 24700 plus 347 plus 71250, that is 25 lakhs 41,597. So in this second situation, we got the total purchase cost less at discounted price. So we will give the suggestion to purchase the goods at a discount price in a lot of 1500 units in a single go. Understood, right? Right. One second. Calculations. Okay. You need to check all these total purchase cost under total purchase cost, cost of material, ordering cost and carrying cost. Whichever is giving less cost, you need to go for this option. Whatever the option is giving less cost, whether it is a EOQ or if it is a discounted price. Okay, understood, right? Next, reorder level is asking. Reorder level, I told you the formula. Reorder level formula is maximum consumption. What is the maximum we are going to consume into maximum lead time, the lead time taken by the supplier to supply the goods. Maximum consumption is given here, 200 tubes. Maximum lead time is taking 4 weeks.